Hey guys, welcome back. John here again with Zayon TV, and today we are back playing on the Anodecraft server, and we have a new member that I want to show you guys. Just to start out this episode, I think this is actually kind of cool. There's been a few changes on the server. One of the things I want to show you is we are now on 14W31A. Which is awesome. It's the newest snapshot, and we have the new rendering, which I think I have my view distance set on 20 chunks. I think the server is set on 20 as well. I upped that because the server can now handle it. So I thought, why not? As you guys can see, I'm running a flat 30 FPS, and the only reason it's that is because that's what Fraps is locked at. Now, we have somebody new joining the server, so let me go ahead and tell them to get on real quick, and I'll be back with you guys in just a second. All right, and here he is. Here is our new member, Zayon Cam. Basically, he is our camera account now. So that we have the ability to do a third-person recording, basically, of all of what we build. And he's going to be kind of crucial for this next project we're going to work on. So yeah, I've actually had this camera account for a while, but I haven't gotten the chance to use him. Just recently, Mojang released a way to do multi-sessions. Have multiple users logged in at once on the same computer. So now I can pull him up on my other screen next to me, and I can have myself here on this screen, on my main screen, and record appropriately for that. So at least that'll give me a little bit more of a chance to use this, rather than having to pull him up on another computer, being that he'll be recording and then I'll be recording. I'm talking about him like he's another guy. That this account will be recording and then my account will be recording, stuff like that. So we got a little bit of gear for him, just some basic stuff, so that he can basically do basic tasks. I'm gonna give him 2 stacks of dirt, a shovel, and a sword, just so that he can protect himself, as well as he'll have the shovel to pillar up and pillar and get back down from places. Eventually I'm going to give him like a helmet and some boots and stuff like that, so that he can protect himself a little bit better, but I'm not really feeling making him any armor right now. So yeah guys, let me go ahead. I'm going to cut here real quick. I'm going to go run and get some stuff together, and I'll be back with you guys as soon as I have all the stuff I need for today's project. Alright, I'll see you in just a little bit. Alrighty guys, so we are back, and how do I say, ooh, look at that, that's kind of cool. It's only showing on 2 of the planes. Interesting. So the rest of the portal has disappeared when I updated the server, but that is neither this or that. We're just gonna ignore that. Okay, so what I want to do, there's a new project that I want to work on here. And that is, I want to get some new inspiration. I kind of feel like I have lost my inspiration in this series. And what I mean by that is, with all the other series I've been doing, I kind of feel like I've just lost the feeling that I have in this multiplayer server here. And it always felt good to do stuff and all this new stuff. It always felt fun, but recently it's just kind of been ruining it. And it just hasn't been fun for me. And that's why there haven't been a lot of episodes here. So what I want to do is I kind of want to start a new house. And by a new house, it's actually going to be kind of weird. Not really weird. I want to build a tree house. And I want to build kind of secluded, but kind of close to spawn here, because then at least that'll give me a little bit of a connection, but at the same time kind of give me a little bit of seclusion. Not many people have been playing on here much recently, but that's kind of because it's summer vacation. People don't really have a ton of time to play. Is that really how close he is? I guess it is. Yeah, people don't have too much time to play on here. And I kind of stopped playing, and I've been meaning to get some people on here. I just haven't gotten a chance to get some people that want to play. I know there are a few people that have talked to me that are interested, but I just really haven't gotten the chance to talk to anyone to try to get some people to join up. But I want to do that in the near future. But I think actually right around here might be about good. So let's start cutting down some trees. I want to use this iron axe just because it'll keep me from ruining my attack axe that I have. Now, this episode won't be too much of building. What I want to do is just kind of introduce the idea to you guys, and kind of get you guys knowing what I'm doing and the fact that I'm going to be back on the server a little bit here. And I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit, just to have a little bit of a conversation with you guys so that we can kind of catch up a little bit. I talk a good bit in some of my Hive episodes that I've been doing, but I want to talk a little bit with some of this building stuff. Now, I'm a little worried out here. Worried I'm going to get blown up by creepers. So we're going to light up a little bit here. Hopefully we don't see too much action out here. But I think what I want to do is actually build right here in this little hole. I opened this up just so I can see into town a little bit. We got a pretty nice town going on. I think I want to do a little bit of work in town to spruce things up a little bit. But I think what I want to do is just kind of lay out the size of this tree that I'm looking at. And I think I want to do something about that size and about that shape. Kind of a weird shape, but that's not always a bad thing. And I think these are going to be the lowest points on the tree. And then maybe kind of build it up from there. But I kind of feel like this is going to be a lot of trial and error getting this thing to look the way I want it to. And I'm worried I don't have enough resources. What I'm going to do, I want to dump all this stuff in here. All the stuff I really don't need at the moment. And we'll dump probably that, because that gives us about 2 stacks now of materials. But what I want to do, I'm going to jump over and put you guys on Zcam real quick, and we're going to do a bit of a time lapse here. And I'm going to try this. I haven't done a time lapse from third person in a long time. But what I want to do, I'm going to throw you guys over on that for a little bit, and then we're going to come back after I get a good shape of the tree going. And then we'll move on from there. We'll talk a little bit once we get there. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to go ahead and get to work here a little bit, and I'll talk to you guys in just a minute. Alrighty guys, so that is almost gonna have to be all she wrote. We are kind of running out of blocks here. We're on our last like stack and a quarter here, and I'm just kind of building up here to get everything kind of near the same level ish area, just to kind of flatten off the top of the trunk. And then probably in the next episode, here we go, our last stack, probably in the next episode we'll work on making some branches and stuff. What I've been kind of doing here is just building up around us, just to kind of make it look sturdier. And the last little piece of this video is going to be just kind of looking at how we're doing and seeing what we can do to kind of tweak and alter and stuff like that. I want to build up a little bit right here. Maybe that's about good. Not there. And then maybe putting some like roots in the ground as well. I think we're about good there. Right here we kind of got to come up a little bit to even this off a little bit. Maybe we'll come up one more there, bring this up like that, and then maybe one more there. That looks a little bit better. I think that actually looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the way this looks. What I want to do, let me see if I can get a good viewpoint from over here. I think if I hop up over here, yeah, look at that. So it's definitely needs to come up more right here, but you can see we got a really wide base and it kind of comes, oh, look at that. It stopped raining for us right here at the end of the episode. That's absolutely wonderful. But as you guys can see, it does need to come up a little bit more. You can see it's very wide base, and then it just kind of like cones off here. And I think I'm going to do some of that off camera, bringing this up. I think it needs to go up probably 10 more blocks. We got like 28 blocks here in inventory. So what I want to do is kind of figure out how tall I want this to be. We're kind of going to break hop up here. We're just going to break some blocks to get up to the top. Just so we can figure out what we're looking at here. I think we're pretty well, at least I am. I'm pretty well satisfied with how this looks. But like I said, we need to kind of bring it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe. So the difference here, how are my boots doing? They're doing well. The difference here as we get higher up is some of that, some of this like rockin' steps kind of thing is going to get lesser and lesser. And that's because if you notice as you go up a tree is normally pretty staggered, and then all of a sudden it catches a straight line pretty much. And that's kind of what we're trying to get here. And I know this tree doesn't blend in quite well because I used the dark oak, but I want it to stand out. I'm going to use regular oak leaves for the canopy of it, but I want it to be really just a giant tree. Then I'm going to build up some mid-sized trees around it to kind of make it look like it's this like exploding thing here in the middle. It's going to be a nice view for this track and for the city as well. It's going to give us a nice look from the city, I think. I think I'm going to put a tree like here, and maybe we'll mark these off with something in the next episode. But this is really going to be it for this video, guys. I wanted to really get this idea out there and kind of get the shape here kind of put together. The one last thing I want to do is I just kind of want to look at it from all the different angles. I really like the way this side looks, how you get this kind of soft slope and then a really hard up, and then from this side it's a really hard up all the way. I think that really makes it look really, really good. I really like the way that looks. Now, there's two more sides I want to look at, or I just kind of want to show you guys. This side looks kind of cool. There's Zay on camera up there. Very, very steep, but kind of smoothish slope on this side. And it's going to kind of come up like that. And then this side is just very sharp all the way up. And I think that is a very, very good contrast, that from every side of this thing you have different slopes. Because I think if it was just one slope, it would kind of ruin it. So that was kind of my thought process. And you can see here as well, kind of slow, and then it kind of slopes up hard there. This one is like a hard slope all the way up. So it's pretty much a hard slope on both sides with this one. But yeah, I think that's how I want to go. I'm going to do a little bit of tweaking off camera. I don't want to do too much. I want to do a lot of this on camera with the speed camera guy, Xeon Camera, kind of showing us how it goes. I think that'll look really, really good, and I think it'll be make for good video. But that's going to have to be it for this video, guys. I really hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions or suggestions, really, leave them down in the comment section below. I'm really interested in hearing what you guys think about this. I hope you guys like it. If you guys don't, please let me know. I think you guys will like it, but I guess we'll find out in the comments. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, and I will see you all. And Xeon Camera will also see you all in the next video. See you guys later. Bye-bye.